Robin.
What's up? Got some stuff here, Ant. Some stuff. Our pal Johnny Fairplay mentioned us on Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
What was
that
Dr.
about?
Phil?
He's obsessed with our show, and
yeah?
and it causes fights with his wife.
That's nice.
But we've had his wife in, and she's really cool. She's cool as hell. She's been to the virus shows.
Does he like our show or hate it?
He fucking can't get enough of it.
Does he listen to it?
I don't know if he was doing this to get more Twitter followers. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know with Johnny Fairplay. You can't figure that guy out. But here's the mention on Dr. Phil.
Now, Johnny Fairplay from Survivor married America's Next Top Model contestant, Michelle DeTon. Their arguments are tearing them apart.
Hello?
Hey.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
You get in the car and you automatically change.
That's the only time I have to listen to it.
Even if I say something like, hey, I was listening to
All I'd
that.
like to listen to is Opie and Anthony. I don't understand why that's a huge deal.
It's all about you.
He doesn't like, his wife doesn't like
I don't know.
him changing the station to us.
Yeah. So maybe Johnny Fairplay, when he wakes up, you know, they could give us more info on that. But that's pretty
I don't
cool.
see that as being a really helpful call.
No.
So what happened? Well, I listened to it and she got mad and we said that. All right, I just did it.
Yeah, but those
I don't
two,
see it being that big a
No,
deal
those
as an
two-
argument either.
those two get along, it seems, very well. So
Famously.
I think they're in cahoots.
I-
There's that word again. I think they're in cahoots. They like to fuck around to get some attention out there.
I switched the station to Opie and Anthony, and she switches it back, and I punch her in the face as hard as I can.
Yeah.
Now, that's a problem. Mm-hmm. Just changing the station, not that big a deal.
Jordan is taking care of you today there, Jimmy. I just looked it up, and apparently the anniversary of Rod Carew's 11th hit is coming up this very week.
It figures,
What's
right?
what's the date?
April 29th.
Wow.
That's what he's saying. If he fucking says that April 29th, that bullshit answer. Do you know how many times I've heard the fucking April 29th anniversary of the 11th hit argument? It's fucking ridiculous. Yes, it's a misnomer.
It's pretty weird you would say that, though, and it's this week.
No, but the myth of it is this week.
April 29th, 1967.
1967, right. Yeah, of course.
Mr.
I haven't heard
Carew
that
got
before.
his
11th hit. Yeah.
And
Right.
12th hit.
Yeah, no, 12th hit bullshit. They were separated by a 4-week period. Everybody knows that. He got a hit, and it was 4 weeks, and then he got his 12th hit.
Well, it's the 44th anniversary on Friday of Rod Carew's 11th hit.
11th
You asked for
hit.
this, Jimmy.
Wow.
You did ask for this.
That is a big,
Do you need any more Rod Carew info today?
big moment to celebrate.
Exactly. Yes,
It's
I do.
almost Rod Carew Day. Almost.
What size are his shoes?
What size of
Let's see if the guy knows.
All right, we'll find out in a little while.
They just know everything, the listeners.
They
don't
really do.
Just try to use the phone when they call in.
You can, you could look up anything. It's amazing.
Brian in D.C. What's up, Brian?
Hey, why are we talking about hockey? Why were we talking about hockey earlier? Do we not understand we got the NBA playoffs, 4 games a day, killing games, man? I mean, why are we talking about hockey? When they went on strike, nobody noticed. I know I
Look,
didn't.
I'm a much bigger hockey fan than basketball. The hockey playoffs much more exciting than basketball playoffs, and also early rounds of the playoffs. Not many surprises.
Oh, wow.
Where's Ira when we need him? Not many surprises. But with hockey, man, it could go either way almost any night. The playoffs, the NBA playoffs get much better when it's down to, I don't know, like, let's call it 4 teams.
Okay.
And then it gets exciting. But you really think the Sixers are going to beat the fucking Heat?
Not at all.
All right, then why am I watching that when I got playoff hockey on the other channel?
All right, case in point, I'll give you that one. But let me ask you this thing. Why are we ripping on the black guy? In all honesty, it sounds to me like you got a potential Kobe Bryant on your hands, and you got people ripping on him because he's black. Is that how we roll around here?
That's how they roll in Boston.
Brian, the only reason we brought it up, trust me, Ant would have loved to just made fun of him because he's black.
Of course.
But the fact is, we brought it up because it was, during this game the other day, every time he touched the puck, Boston is booing. And Boston is legendary for being possibly a bit on the racist side.
Right.
So it made for a fun little story that we had to investigate.
Did you listen to...
No, this guy's right, though. Go ahead, dude. Just tell it like it is.
I got what you're saying. I appreciate you airing that out for me. I'm done.
Oh, what team do you want? Because you're in D.C.
Huh? No, I'm on the road right now, man. I'm actually going to New Jersey, so I'm listening to all your...
I don't give a fuck where you're going. I want to know what team you got in the playoffs.
Huh? I got the Heat, man.
Oh, wow, look at you.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a big fucking stretch.
Out on a limb.
Boy, wow, you picked the fucking team with the super team.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Most of the NBA is rooting against the Heat. You know that.
No,
I will laugh so fucking hard when LeBron James walks away with no championship.
He's going to get his championship, I promise.
And then breaks his knee in the offseason, and then he doesn't even have a chance for the next 3 or 4 years. That's what I'm going to laugh at.
And his itchy asshole.
LeBron James. That's right.
All right, well, appreciate it.
Let's see him get past
you do.
Oklahoma.
Just say I appreciate.
Take a peek at that Oklahoma team. They're making it look very easy in the playoffs. There's your fucking playoff talk. Now, beat it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't even know if that was accurate, what I said. Oklahoma, I have no idea. Are they doing well?
I have no idea.
I have no clue.
Couldn't even tell you.
All right, so we got the Johnny Fairplay, so hopefully he'll call in to explain that further.
Oh.
And do you want Nick Cannon's latest 92 fucking 3 now stunt?
Is it The Fugitive?
This one makes the fugitive look like fucking dick soup.
Real dick soup. Hey, I'm starving. We got any dick soup back there?
All out.
Ah, damn.
I think they serve that in the Chinese restaurants, right? With that fucking weird fucking egg white soup shit.
Oh, I hate that.
What the hell is that?
Egg drop soup. Yuck.
You got to think if there's an angry Chinaman in the back, there's a little more than fucking egg white in that
So
soup.
much they could do to that to fuck you up.
How would you ever know?
Nose, cock.
How would you ever know?
Yes, fucking whatever. Yeah.
Well, Nick Cannon, this is just amazing radio. This
Yeah.
is just fucking amazing.
Nick Cannon, who of course is over there at the former K-Rock 92.3.
Yeah. The station's starting to
called
do well,
Now.
I guess, over there.
Well, they play that music that people like.
Yeah.
Seems. Yeah. And he's doing a stunt, I guess.
Yeah.
Because last I remember, it was The Fugitive, which was just huge.
Well, his wife there, Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey just happens to be his wife, right?
I think they're married out of convenience, and then really to throw everyone off, now she's pregnant with kids.
Oh, are you talking beard, maybe?
I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but it's a weird relationship. Very strange.
Yeah,
Nick announces he's going on paternity leave.
What?
But we'll miss his audience.
Oh, really?
Did I go on paternity leave, Ant?
I think you went up for a little while, sure.
Not that long. Not that
A little
long.
while.
Couple days.
You gotta,
I don't even think I did a week.
you gotta settle in.
Yeah. Well, he's going on paternity leave because any day,
Mariah's dropping that kid.
yeah, her pussy's going to open up and some kids are going to pop out. More than one, right? She's got the twins, I think.
Wow. That's
And
some damage.
And when someone has twins, you got to be suspicious that it was a little artificial
vitro?
action.
In vitro fertilization?
Did they have sex for these kids?
Oh.
What do you think? Well, this is Nick Cannon on his show.
New York's new 92.3 now, rolling with Nick Cannon.
Jimmy, why don't we do
Roland?
Yeah.
Can we start that?
I'd love to.
Rolling with Opie and Anthony, and then you just go, rolling!
This is how we get it in every morning, and this morning was interesting. I sped up in here, made it into the show by the hair of my teeth.
5 seconds left before we had to go on. I was freaking out.
Were you freaking out?
How come he's got hairy teeth? What is he eating? Hairs and wigs?
Probably Mariah's
You could go
pussy.
back and play it.
Mariah's pussy's real hairy, obviously.
Oh.
Got a few stuck there.
Not shaving
Need a little
these
floss.
days.
She was freaking out.
Yeah.
Had to go on. I was freaking out.
Because I was with my wife at the hospital, and everything's wonderful, everything's great. There was rumors out there yesterday that she was in labor. That is not yet happening, but the doctor said any day now. Like, it can really happen. So I'm quite excited, but I'm a little sad because I have to take paternity leave, and I'm not going to be here with you. So
We're going to
I
miss
don't
you.
know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I didn't take paternity leave, by the way. That's for bruts.
Well, paternity leave.
It's maternity leave. I get it, but it's
maternity is for
a guy just takes a few days off.
Yeah.
Don't put a name on it. You look like a a sissy boy.
Yeah.
Allowed to say sissy boy.
You could say sissy boy.
Don't ever tell your boss you need paternity leave. Oh my God! Just say, you know what, my wife's having a kid. I'm gonna take some vacation next week.
I'm taking a little time.
Paternity leave sounds awful.
Well, you know what? I think it balances things out and makes people feel more like you're one. There's not this division between man and woman anymore.
I think it's an insult to women. Of course, when you're a guy and you say I'm taking paternity leave, because a woman takes maternity leave because her twat just
crazy
turned into this fucking flower thing about 10 times the size to push out a baby. So guess what? The woman needs actual time to let her body heal. And what do?
I don't even want to see that.
What do you breathe? You help her with her breathing and you need paternity leave for that? Get the fuck out of here. The women deserve their maternity leave, and we just, we're taking a few days.
Go to work.
To help our wife out.
Bring home the bacon.
Why make it about yourself? I need to take paternity leave. I feel bloated because my wife's having a kid.
So he's really doing this? He's taking.
Nick goes crazy and decides to, let this play out. And this is where the crazy bit starts.
Nah, well, I'm for real. I don't know if I could take 2 weeks without communicating with my 92.3 Now people. I just have to figure something out. You know what? People probably gonna think I'm crazy and ridiculous and insane for doing.
What do you think he's gonna do?
Oh boy.
What do you think he's gonna do?
Live broadcast from her pussy. Right inside of it.
Doing this. But something tells me it's just gonna show you how real I am. I'm gonna give you my home phone number.
No, you're not. Right?
I'm not joking. No BS.
No, he slipped. I'm not joking.
I'm not joking.
Who wants to tear down this wall?
So he's gonna give out his phone number.
A phone number that I'm sure the station sets up, and then he gets everyone thinking that they're actually calling the Cannon's home number. And,
of course.
Maybe they even actually give him a cell phone and say, okay, here's your fake home number. So maybe every once in a while you could talk to your listeners, and at the very least, a lot of people will leave messages, and then we'll certainly play those messages while you're gone, blah, 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 blah.
We sold it, too. Sales is all over it.
Not joking. No BS right now.
Did you lose your mind today?
I'm gonna give out my home phone number, and anyone in the tri-state can call me at any time. Whatever's on your mind. I might be, on diaper duty, might be massaging my wife's feet, but I would give you the number to our residents.
We don't even have your home phone number, Nick. You're not getting.
I'm trying to prove a point here, Southern Sally. I'm trying to prove how much I love my people. I'm trying to prove that I would do anything for you. I would give out my home phone number.
Yeah, so
liar, pants on fire.
It might be a bit.
Huh?
Could be.
Well, I see we have Anderson Silva outside the studio. So
yes.
Just set this up. Yeah, we will. Hold on. We'll get back to the Nick Cannon thing, giving out his home phone number as his wife has their children. Because it gets even better. It's.
Oh, I don't doubt it's genius.
Yeah.
All the way around.
Let's bring him in. Anderson Silva.
Anderson
is promoting his Like Water movie.
What's this about?
That's part of the Tribeca Film Festival.
It is,
It's about his...
Roland, chop.
Chop.
Roland, bring him right in.
Let's go, man. We're ready.
Yeah. Oh, somebody know somebody out there?
What's that?
I heard a how are you?
Yeah, it's very rare.
Everybody's greeting.
Damn.
Here we go. Come on in, sir.
Oh my
Pulling
God.
something out of his pocket. Oh. He's actually a better radio guy than we are.
I know, right? The phones and everything. Look at this. See, he knows.
Anderson Silva, what's up, brother?
Morning. Morning, man. How you doing?
Morning.
Fuck, remember the Forrest Griffin?
Yeah. It was very unpleasant.
Unpleasant. Damn, that's great, man.
Where's the camera?
Sam doesn't have tape.
Tape. What year is this that they use cameras with tapes anymore?
I don't know.
So he doesn't have tape for Jack either.
He's getting
Hello, Anderson. How are you?
How are you,
coming
Anderson?
in.
good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Is this early for you?
Yes.
How much press do you have today? You have a lot of stuff to do?
Yeah.
He's nodding, yes. They can't hear you. I saw the documentary, and it was really good. It was really, really well done.
Yeah. This is this is my real story. This is me. This is Rio Anderson. It's good.
You're a very private guy, it seems. Like, people don't know a lot about you. Like, people know a lot in the ring, but your private life and what you're like at home, it seems like nobody has any idea what you're like as a guy.
Yeah. Sometimes my fans, the people, the look the show, the UFC show, no understand for the guys inside the ring. But this is the great opportunity. It's for me, for all the fighters. This is great.
So what do we see? What do we see in the documentary? Is it just about the fighting aspect, or is it just about your whole life?
My whole life.
Oh, so it's your whole life, your upbringing, and how that was. What was that like growing up? Brazil, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What was that like as a kid growing up?
Como é que foi crescer no Brasil?
For me, I love Brazil. I love the.
So is Jimmy.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, I love my story. I'm go for the Curitiba for a long time. My uncle is my stepfather. I'm go for Curitiba.
That's an interesting storyline right there.
Yeah, the uncle is the stepfather. It's the same person.
Yes. I'm go for Curitiba. Eu tinha 4 anos. Você pode.
Yes, he was born in São Paulo and he moved to Curitiba, a smaller city in the south of Brazil, when he was 4 years old, and he lived with his uncle and his aunt.
Sao Paulo.
I've been to Rio a few times, but I never went to some. But not for good. I did bad things when I was there.
Rio's party town, right?
Yeah, that's kind of like
Carnival.
Yeah, I didn't go for. I know por favor, reals. That's all I learned. It's the only 2 words you really you need in that area. Is it what kind of pressure is it being? Everyone considers you pound for pound the best fighter in the world, and how much pressure does that add every time you step in the ring? Everybody is gunning for you.
Yeah, I know. No, for me, it's no pressure. I'm stay all the time the focus for my working. Sometimes the guys no understand this. It is very important all the time the focus for this working. The fight is different. The sporters. It's very important focus.
So what made you want to open up your life? Because you're private and let people film it and film you. It's just like, it's a great, in the documentary, it's really good because they show these really explosive fights in the ring and people getting knocked out. And then it's a quick cut and it shows you with your family and your wife and your kids. And it's very quiet and it's very suburban. What made you want to open up and show people that?
O que fez você querer mostrar o teu lado privado?
This is the great idea. My team together, Pablo and Jerry. This is the great opportunity for me, for my team, and for my family. It's the big disappointment for all the team. Sometimes I talk to my team for my manager, for all the guys. My team is, hey, I don't know. This is the good idea. This is my wife, my life.
Right.
But go for the look the film. I'm look at, oh, I like it. My friends like the movie. Hey, this is you.
So you didn't feel exposed or invaded, having cameras in your house and looking at your private life.
Sometimes I don't like it, but it's okay.
Was there anything you didn't want them to show that you said, look, you can film this, but you can't show this, or they could show whatever they wanted?
No, they can show whatever they want.
Steven Seagal too. Okay, so
no, just sticking with the family thing. He's got 3 sons and 2 daughters, I believe. 5 kids, right?
Yes.
How do you find time to even train?
Yeah, all the time. I don't have time for too much time for staying in my house in Curitiba. All the time I'm staying the training.
How old are the kids?
12, 11, 7, and 6.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's busy time for you, man.
Now, do you think they're going to want to fight?
No.
You don't want them fighting?
No.
Oh.
Why don't you want them fighting? It's done well for you.
Por que você não quer eles lutando se foi tão bem pra você?
My sons, I like play soccer. Sometimes the boys training, but I know no pressure the guys for this. I love play soccer. But
it might
okay,
it might be in his DNA to have that have that kick you have. He might have the same kick you have there, sir.
Yes.
The kick you did.
I guess the kick would work for soccer, but I'm thinking, a couple kicks to the head and this
across
guy,
the entire field.
Yeah.
Soccer's a little easier though because the ball doesn't kick back. The kick you knocked Belfort out was a really ugly kick to the face. Like it was a straight kick to the face. And was that something that Seagal taught you? Because he really did train you, right?
Yeah, sometimes. I'm training for a long time. This movement, but this Steven Seagal staying together. The training is the little movement for my kick, but no show me
right
the movement, the kick, but the little more technique.
He helped you improve it a little bit.
Yes.
And you knocked Belfort out so completely knocked him out. And then you kind of sat on the mat with him and kind of held him for a little while. You guys have a history, right?
Você ajudou o Belfort depois do você tem uma história com ele.
Yeah, the Vitor is for a long time training together my team. It's for Team Nogueira. But I don't know, one day guy training together, the whole day I'm go for the UFC, for fight for the belt, the midway champion. The guys in my team, my brothers and team, what happened, Vitor? You stay together. This is the big family. What happened? No, I'm go for the fight. And that's it.
When he wanted to fight you for the belt, you kind of felt like somebody close to you. Did it feel like a betrayal at all? Like a guy who you had kind of taken care of was now coming up against you?
Foi como uma traição. Ele estava treinando com você. Ele queria seu título.
Yeah. Not for me. No. Yes, for me. For my old team.
Did you feel bad after you knocked him out? Because it was really a knockout. Like, it wasn't like one of those, ambiguous things where like, oh, he might get up. It was like he really, that was the way I would have gotten knocked out if I'd gotten kicked.
There was no doubt.
Did you feel like you were worried you might have hurt him? Because you seemed to really care for him when he was laying on the mat.
Você sentiu mal?
No. This is my work. The work in the fighters. That's okay. Finish is finish. No have problem for Vitor, for all the fights.
Do you like to, because the reputation is that, do you like to taunt your opponents sometimes? The Damian Maia fight was, that was a big controversy in UFC because it looked like you could have put him away early. He was not in your league as far as ability. He's a good fighter, but not you. And Anderson kind of taunted him for 5 rounds. And was there a point where you just wanted to humiliate him, or what was the strategy behind that?
Qual a estratégia na luta com Damian?
I talked to my coach, for my training partners, for all the time the confusion, the Damian Maia, but for the second round, I'm little no control the fight, but that's okay. I'm win. I know for the fight. I talked to the second round. I talked to my coach. Hey, what is the strategy now? My coach talked to me. Hey, let's go. That's you.
So you didn't feel like you. No, what did Dana say to you in the locker room? Was he kind, or was he upset?
O que o Dana falou pra você depois?
Anderson, sometimes I hate you. Sometimes I love you.
He said that to you?
Sometimes I hate you. Sometimes I love you. Oh, that's okay, boy. That's okay, boss.
Yeah, boss.
Okay.
But yeah, big difference. Were you nervous about getting cut out of the UFC? Because Eddie, his name is the trainer is Eddie. Ed. And were you worried about? Because he seemed like he was very concerned that Dana might cut you out.
Você tava com medo de ser cortado mesmo depois de tudo que o Dana falou?
No. I have. I'm staying the fight for a long time. I have the big story in MMA. Sometimes Dana is too much severe, but that's okay.
He reacts too harshly sometimes?
Yes.
I think so too.
Yeah. I love Dana. I love Dana.
I love him too.
No, I love Dana. I understand. It's just the business. Sometimes the people like the guy for the knockout all the fighters, but sometimes no have time, no have chance. That's okay.
And the documentary too is about it's Chael Sonnen fight. I hope I'm saying his name right, which was not the last fight, but the fight I think before 2 fights ago. And it's kind of a lead up to that fight. So you see Anderson training, and you see his team training, and you see a lot of his personal and private life. And for fight fans, it's an amazing documentary. He talked, Chael, so much shit before the fight. He really did talk a lot of shit on some level that had to make you want to really smash him. Did it get to you at all, his talking?
Tudo que ele falou não te atingiu?
No, I'm all the time. I'm concentration in my fight for Chael. Chael is good fight, but I don't know. It's too much crazy.
Were you surprised at how good he was? Because he was very tough, and he went 5 full rounds. And you submitted him in the 5th round, but did it feel like this guy? Because usually people that talk a lot are not as good as they say they're going to be. But he fought you tough for 5 rounds, and it looked like he was actually. Were you surprised by how tough he was?
No, the Chael have the chance for 4 rounds, but my opinion is Chael is good. He's good fighter, but no win. The Chael hit me in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds.
And he couldn't knock you out.
He finish the fight. I don't know what happened.
Were you off that day? I mean, when you go into a fight, sometimes do you feel like you're not fighting up to what you should be? Do you feel like some days you're tired or some days you're not feeling well? I mean, are you ever off when you're fighting?
Acontece isso, você não tá 100%, você não tá se sentindo tão bem numa luta?
Sometimes this, yeah. This fight in the Chael Sonnen, my hips is the little.
It was fractured. One of his ribs was fractured.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because during the documentary, there's a few times where he's training, and he keeps reaching to his right side, and he keeps having to sit and stop training. And I thought it was for me that happens a lot, but it's just because I get very tired when I exercise because I'm lazy, I'm out of shape.
He continued training with a fractured hip,
rib.
A rib. Oh
yeah.
My God. Oh my God.
So that hurt. That hurt you in the fight.
They talk to the doctor. I go for the doctor. Me and my manager Ed Suarez. The doctor talked to me and Ed, hey, It's very, very important. Anderson no go the fight. It's danger. It's no go.
So he wanted you to can the fight and you didn't do it?
Yeah, I talked the head, okay. I talked the doctor, I'm no go fight.
Doesn't he? He has the longest winning streak in the UFC right now, right?
Yes, he does.
At 13, I think?
And also title defenses.
Of course, yeah.
How many title defenses?
He's at 8 right now.
When are you going to fight Mr. Pierre there?
I don't know, maybe the
It's got to happen, right?
Yeah.
You want it to happen, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The George St. Pierre is good fighter.
He's an animal.
He have the big techniques.
Yeah.
What's the weight difference, though? I'm sure that if anybody doesn't want it to happen, it's probably St. Pierre. You're a lot heavier than St. Pierre, right? How much weight difference is there between?
Maybe.
Well, St. Pierre fights at 170. He fights at 185.
Okay, so would he go up or would you go down? He would go up probably?
Maybe
meet in the middle.
In the middle?
Middle, yes.
When you fought Forrest Griffin, that was isn't he doesn't he fight usually at 205? Am I crazy?
Yes.
So did he come down to fight you or you went up to fight him?
No. Stay in my category. But the fight the George St. Pierre maybe down a little bit, George up. I don't know.
Is George scared of you?
No.
You're smiling though.
I don't think St. Pierre would stand there and actually fight or kick, or he would probably try to go to the ground.
Of course he would.
And he'd probably,
Você acha que ele querer trocar com você?
I don't know. Maybe put him in the ground. George have the best jiu-jitsu, the best wrestling. I don't know.
I think he's a little frustrated because he's not fighting George yet, right?
Você tá meio frustrado que você não vai lutar com o St. Pierre agora?
No. Okami have the
It's going to happen though. When do you think it's going to happen?
Yeah, I have for the fight in Brazil for Okami. This is the great opportunity for me and the Okami. This time the Japan have the big problem. This is the great opportunity for Japan for Okami.
Well, let me just tell people, he fought Okami, was the last loss Anderson took. It was, I think, in 2006, and it was on a technicality. He was down and you kicked him when he was on the ground, or what exactly happened, if you could explain?
Yeah, I'm go for the fight for my first fight in the United States. I'm go and for press conference for the guys no talk to me the
rule difference.
The rules difference. I'm standing the ground. The guy move your hand. I kick the hand the guy, but the guys don't talk to me nothing.
So the rule difference was where you were fighting, you were allowed to kick while they were down, and then you came here and you were not allowed to, and nobody told you the rule difference.
Right.
So that's
fighting in Japan where you could kill a down opponent.
Right.
And he came here and you can't do that, so it's a DQ.
And that was the last time he lost?
Yeah, disqualification, but he had beaten the other guy.
So you're going to kick the shit out of him in Rio. That's obvious. You're going to get a little revenge on that whole situation.
No.
Yeah.
We do. Should I have him?
I would love to.
Yeah.
We do
explain slowly.
Yeah,
you got to listen closely.
Yeah, I want the interpreter to help with this because I don't want Anderson misinterpreting this at all and killing me. We do this thing where we have a lot of fighters in. We've had Brock in, Fedor, Velasquez. All these guys have come in, and I always get them to put me in some sort of a move. I don't fight. I mean, you look at me, you probably think I train, but I really don't. This is just very natural. And I try to get the guys to, because I want to see what it feels like, but not hard, just to
enough to make it hurt a little bit, but no permanent injuries.
Yeah, I tap very quickly, but I wanted to know if you would put me in something, because I've had a lot of guys do it. And what move would you put me in? Right, I want to see what it feels like. I've had the rear naked choke, I've had the guillotine choke, I've had the heel hook. Brock put me in 2 leg moves, and Fedor did something on my arm which really hurt a lot. Fedor enjoyed it. He's kind of a sadist. What would you want to put me in? That's a move that you like to do.
Ele falou que vários lutadores já vieram aqui, sempre bota ele numa posição. O que você faria com ele?
Convidaria ele para tomar suco.
Oh.
He said he'd invite you for some juice.
He'd invite me for some juice. I would have some juice.
It's probably a horrible move. That
would he
pops your head off?
Would he? What's something he would put me in that's not too just a quick? Because I'm amazed watching you guys fight that I can't do it, and I can't. We never fight fans don't know what that stuff feels like. We just see somebody get twisted and they tap. So to actually feel it is kind of it's fun. I like to.
You want a kick?
A kick? No, I don't think a kick.
I show you the technique, the clinch.
The clinch?
The Muay Thai clinch.
The Muay Thai clinch. What is that?
This is my first fight for the Rich Franklin. I'm training for a long time. My training camp for the fight for the belt. The clinch, the Muay Thai clinch is the best.
It's the best?
Fight. Yes.
Okay, now we please keep in mind. You like me. I'm a very nice guy. And I'm going to tap very quickly. By the way, we met at the premiere, and I just wanted to show you that we were very happy together. I took 2 photos with Anderson, and I just wanted to remind you. Look at that. Happy.
Mostrar como você estava feliz com ele pra você não machucar ele.
How ugly am I?
Okay.
All right. Okay, good.
Let's go.
So this is the Muay Thai clinch.
Yeah, the Muay Thai clinch. Now I know what this is, but a lot of the people don't.
All right.
I don't know.
Here goes Anderson Silva.
Okay. So
and
now,
the Muay Thai clinch on little Jimmy Norton.
Now let me explain it to people as we do it. Okay. So what are we gonna do? Make it hurt.
You stay here, the front for me. I put my arm in here.
He's holding my head.
Yes.
On both.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm my arms in here. I have all the control.
He's got my head in complete control.
Yeah.
I have control. Sometimes I move your hand. I put in the knee and.
Oh
putting his knee
God,
in my
he
stomach.
would kick you in the stomach.
And hips and the face.
So the Muay Thai clinch is this. Now, how would I get out of that?
Como é que ele sai dessa?
Being knocked out.
Yeah, I know. My stomach would probably just swallow his knee up. My fat gut. All right.
But for you, staying here is here. And here, you up your elbow. This elbow up.
With that?
Yes.
And then what would I do?
Yeah. Go
Would
up, move. Yes.
Oh, this is kind of fun, actually. Like, I actually feel like I might be able to do this. Now, would you? I want to get kicked, but really light in the. I want to see what it feels like to get.
Can you kick him in the shoulder?
Yeah, like there in the left arm. Not too hard, but I want to see what it feels like to get. Because we didn't ask any of the guys to do it. I should have had somebody throw a kick, but I want to take.
Would he give him a kick there, sir?
Yeah, he would. A light one, not too heavy. A light one.
Okay.
Though. Okay. All right.
You asked for it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Do I have to put my arms up? All right.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that wasn't that bad. You could do it a little bit harder, but just don't knock me down.
Make him make a noise there. So
Yeah, make him make a noise.
We want him to make a noise. Is what this is all about.
Yeah.
I heard a little thud on
There was
your
a little bit more to that one. All right, one more, a little harder. I like this. We're working up to it.
Yeah, working up to it.
I like.
Sure?
Yeah,
he's
we want to hear a noise from Jimmy, but don't break his shoulder.
Look at that face.
Remember, you guys got along now. Here we go.
You have doctor in here.
Yeah.
We got doctor
right.
here.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Oh. Yeah, that hurts. That really is unpleasant. It's not.
And that couldn't have been more than 20%, Jimmy.
Yeah, how hard was
not
that?
even.
What was that, like 10% of your strength?
Yeah, well,
5.
5%?
Yes.
That was not. Do you know what it would be like if he just wound up and hit you? You'd hit that wall. You'd
I know.
go through the window.
But I kind of like it. I kind of like taking the.
Yeah, well, you want to do one more, a little harder?
That was 5%.
Yes.
All right.
Go 25%.
No, that would break my arm. 25% would break my arm. How about 10%? I'll do 10%.
Oh, 10%.
7%.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, here's another kick.
By the way, if you
Silva.
could see his face, he's got that. He's like,
All
okay,
right.
like he
You
knows how
asked
bad
for
this
it.
is going to be, and I don't. All right, so. He's you know how embarrassing he's actually positioning my arms like, I'm like a girl.
so he can kick you. Watch the mic.
Oh. Oh! Oh, okay. He could knock me out by kicking me in the arm.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Wow.
Are you done, Jimmy?
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
If he kicked you in the arm full bore, you would be knocked out.
Yeah,
right.
dude, if he kicked me in the arm a little harder than that, I would have went down, and a slightly harder than that, he would knock me out.
And you'd be like,
Wow.
You feel it's weird, like my head was jarred. You really feel it, and you're like disoriented for a second.
and that's nothing.
Dude, that was fucking
Imagine
really.
getting that to the side of the head at full power.
Oh, look at my face. Oh, that's actually the nicest photo I took. There.
You're crazy.
Yes.
But no, I like
people
to-
have told him that.
I like to see what that, because I watched him throw kicks in the octagon, and it's like you want to see what that feels like. But it just makes you respect the fighters more. For guys to actually stand there and know this is what they're getting into.
And was that 10%?
It was whatever.
Anderson, how
he's being very gentle.
What percent was that? 10?
No, 10, maybe
a little
7.
more. That's it.
There are guys that take that to the head, and it's like it's you can't not get knocked out by that or by a punch.
Right.
That's the first kick I've taken. My head is actually like a headache now from that kick because it hit my shoulder.
Wow.
Just rattled your brains.
Oh boy, would I not last long in the UFC?
No, you would not.
I want to make sure people really go and check out this movie, Like Water.
Yeah, it's
documentary on Anderson Silva's life.
Yes, and it's a quote from Bruce Lee. Like water is in a very famous Bruce Lee interview where he says you have to be like water, and it's a tremendously insightful and very, very. It's a real look at Anderson Silva, who we don't get to see. We just see you knocking people out, and you have an odd reputation, and he just seems like a really nice guy and a nice family man.
You said odd reputation. The mystery of Silva's psychological games. Like, people get frustrated by you and your psychological games, Anderson? Some of the promoters, I hear.
Sometimes.
What's one of the psychological games they've been frustrated with?
Eu procuro all the time I'm staying relax. I know nervous, nothing. I'm staying all the time relax, all the time take your focus. Sometimes I watch my opponents, the guys is nervous, no have control the situation. I don't know.
Did you feel guilty that you knocked Forrest Griffin out so fast? That was really an embarrassing knockout. Forrest ran to the dressing room after that. That was an embarrassing moment.
Yeah, it's the magic moment.
For you, yeah. For him, not very good.
It was a great knockout. We were there.
You guys in Philadelphia?
We were at that one. Oh, wow, the place went nuts.
Well, let's give the documentary a good plug. It's called
Like Water.
Like Water, and it's playing. Where is it playing? The Tribeca Film Festival now. And what happens after? Does it go to DVD? Do people go, where do people see it? They see it in Tribeca, and if they don't live in New York, where can they see it?
Onde é que vai passar o documentário depois?
I don't know. Maybe Jerry and Pablo, the guys for the continue the movie and the cinema. I don't know.
Okay, see, it might be in the movie, but if you're a fight fan or UFC fan, I loved it. I went with a friend of mine who's not a UFC fan,
and they liked it.
She did, yeah. She's a girl, and she just thought it was really interesting to watch the kind of the difference between him in the ring and him dealing with other UFC people, and then him with his wife and his children. It's just a very nice family. God, I have a headache from that kid. Dude, that was great.
No.
But I knew he would be a nice guy and not try to. I knew he would try to not. Fedor enjoyed it. Like, I tapped with Fedor, and he just squeezed a little bit more.
A little tighter, yeah.
But he was very gentle, which means that he really could fucking hurt me badly.
Yeah, it's a hell of a kick.
So thank you for being
You are
gentle with
welcome,
me.
my friend.
I enjoyed that.
All right, so let's take a break.
Anderson Silva, thank you very much, and
continued success.
Yes.
Continued success,
Okay,
man.
thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
He
Like
doesn't
Water,
need it. Yeah.
Tribeca Film Festival. I recommend it highly.
it.
Good evening. Good evening. Food, all right. All right. No, he's dead. No, my health doesn't allow it.
Gregorio! Antonio!
Amy.